Attention lady, if you suffer from body image issue and turn to food every single time you experience emotion just to help you forget it all, if you eat every time you're sad, happy, stressed or bored, you might not realize it, but you're not a diet away from achieving the body you love. You must stop using food to medicate negative emotions, and whether it was trauma, abuse, breakups, toxic relationship, or past repressed event, you must get to the root of the problem and stop looking at the surface. Hey, this is Jerry here, and I know exactly what it's like to be trapped in a body that you don't like. I know what it's like to try to lose weight and instead putting on more and more weight every year that passes by, just to try the next diet, gain some momentum, and then lose the motivation a few days after, losing control over those cravings, feeling lost, frustrated, and confused, getting hopeless to ever being able to get in shape, and seemingly just accept to be overweight for the rest of your life. If that's you, hold tight, because after failing in every single diet imaginable, I found the solution I was desperately looking for. I developed an easier and unbelievable way to lose weight incredibly fast, getting you to stop, to hit yourself away every single time you feel blue, and especially keeping the weight off for good. Letting go of the physical and mental baggage, creating the consistency you need to finally create the body you desire. Breaking free from the one that is trapping you from becoming the woman you are meant to be. Like these ladies, the second chance ladies. Now I will ask you a question. Are you sick and tired of getting grossed out from your own body image every single time you look into the mirror, battling with the scale on a daily basis? Because the more you try, the more you fail, not being able to fit to your clothes, feeling embarrassed every single time you get dressed, to the point that you're not even trying to look at yourself anymore, and find excuses not to go out to places with your friend. If so, you might not realize it yet, but you're losing your identity and image, impacting your self-esteem and self-worth. What if I told you that I was so confident into my ability to get you to lose 10, 20, or even 30 pounds and ending your emotional eating within 15 weeks and build a sexy, strong and lean body, and either you achieve that or it's 100% free, plus I'll give you $500 for wasting your time. Let me briefly explain you why you should listen to me at all. My health journey was a long one. I was not a skinny kid. Losing weight didn't come easy to me. I was not blessed with a perfect genetic and fast metabolism. And on top of that, I was getting hungry all the time. I was eating a lot, I had really bad habits, and every single time I felt sad or bored, I was binging a full jar of ice cream in front of the TV. And then I was starving myself for days just to lose weight. I would be really fat, then losing it, just to gain it back again. I was living in a cycle of diets just to crash and burn, binge eating on the weekend, to medicate my negative emotions, trying to fill my voids. I was not confident on my body, and I thought that if I did not have a perfect body, I wouldn't be able to date or be successful in life. I was getting close to develop a eating disorder. If you've been chubby as a kid, you know exactly what I'm talking about. The humiliation, bullying, self-doubt, lack of confidence, feeling inadequate, feeling like you're worthless, outgrowing your clothes daily, asking yourself how much more weight you'll gain, getting jealous of other ladies who don't have to suffer what you had. This can scar you forever. And chances are if you're watching this, you might already have. I was completely miserable, but I became determined to lose my weight and get in shape. In fact, I became so passionate about working out that I made it my career path. What I realized after seeing so many people fail was that people will be able to lose weight, but simply not able to keep it off, because they were not able to go to the root of the problem that got them there in the first place. Because the more they're restricted, the more they binged, stuck into the dieting hamster wheel, using extreme unsustainable gimmick or quick fix dieting solutions, including supplements, peel shakes, diet, or other shiny objects, just to end up more frustrated than ever. Sure, some diets might give you some temporary results, but in the long run, they all fail. Losing and gaining the same 10 kilo over and over, getting demoralized about the process, feeling uncomfortable in your own skin every time you wear those clothes that you wished looked amazing on you. I know how that feels. I remember those times I wanted to cover on my stomach with the pool every time there was people around. I was becoming depressed about my own image, and I was in a constant mental fog. My relationship pretty much with everybody were suffering. But the worst part was that until I was young, it was mostly a look thing. When I hit my 30s, I started to have health issues, I became insulin resistant, and my cholesterol was always higher than normal. I was constantly sluggish and tired, even if I had multiple coffees. I had digestion issues, and my blood pressure was getting higher every time. And to top it off, I was feeling like a failure, saying to myself, what if I was skinny? How many more opportunities would I have? I later discovered that all these health issues were present simply because the excess weight and inflexible metabolism from the abuse I had given my body with the years of dieting. And at that moment, I got fed up. I finally decided to change my life forever. I wanted to lose weight and keep it off, controlling my food for good. And after testing and failing every single diet under the sun, I was finally be able to create a system that changed my life. And not only helped me change my life, but I was able to help 587 ladies slim down once and for all, getting them in shape for the very first time without restricting the food they love. This is the Second Chance program, a 4-phase system designed to get you to stop emotionally eat, getting in control over food, and getting to sculpt the body that you always wished for. And on top of that, helping you to maintain it. These are some of the results this lady had in just 12 weeks. Mimi came to me with a very deep story of trauma, and not only she was able to change on the outside, but she was able to see fitness as a reward for her, building a weight loss that lasts. I had finally discovered a way to help ladies become lean and stay lean forever. To this day, I can still not believe how many people change using this method, considering their life struggle with the weight. So let me ask you this. Do you wish you could permanently lose the weight and keep it off for good? No longer feeling embarrassed? Feeling sexy and lean for the very first time? Finally allow yourself to see the body you want in the mirror? Wearing that dress that so much defines you? Reaching level of energy you haven't felt in years? Feeling much happier? Finally comfortable in your own skin? And the best part is that everybody will notice. My clients keep telling me some of their friends tell them they look younger, they look better than they looked 10 years ago. Lorna is a great example of that. As you can see here, she's almost unrecognizable. In 20 weeks, she looked better than she looked 20 years before. This lady were lost for so many years, and much like myself, when I saw what the system could do for them and how effortless it was, there was simply no going back. Everybody wanted to know the secrets that helped me and 500 plus ladies get to the best shape ever. The Second Chance program has been so impactful and instrumental that I could no longer keep it for a small number of people. And this is why today I want to share it with you, so I can help you with the same mind-blowing results. Pilar, she's another success story of the program. She came to me about image issues and told me that she tried everything. And if she couldn't find something that would work for her, she would resort to liposuction. These results happened within 3 weeks, and today she's able to wear those clothes that so much defined her identity before starting the program. This is so fast and easy that it's impossible to not lose weight. In fact, it's quite common to lose 5 pounds in the first 10 days, 10 in the first couple of weeks, and even 20 pounds the first month for some people. And all that is possible without giving up the food you love or spending hours doing cardio. With this system, you will no longer getting haunted by cravings because you will no longer diet. Instead, you eat the food you like, making you feel like you're never restricting, while getting results on the process. Without having to count calories, restricting food groups, limiting food you know you love, using miraculous pill or shakes, just to fall up short. How does that work? Very simple. When you learn how to get control over food, you'll get to eat the same food you already like, swapping off some ingredients and changing meal time. This system will revolutionize your eating habits and change the way you see food. Sounds too good to be true? Well, it's not. And it's proven to work for everyone. I can guarantee that it will change your life as well. The Second Chance program, in each step, is being tested and refined after thousands of ladies went through it, and each step is strategically designed to get a lady with emotional eat to take necessary steps to gain control over food, creating consistency necessary to build a body they love. Step number 1 is about finding the emotional trigger, getting deep to the root issue that makes you binge in the first place so that you can stop using food to medicate negative emotions. You know those emotions about sadness that make you want to eat chocolate every single time you experience? Or those mindlessly eating habits you have when you sit down in front of a TV without even realizing you're doing it? Finally understanding what triggered binge eating for your specific case. Learning how to cope with those uncomfortable biofeedback, such as stress and anxiety, that literally tend to take over you when least expected. In phase 1, you can expect to gain control over emotional eating in the first 7 days. Learning how to finally build a positive body image after going to the root of what causing emotional eating for you, and stop yourself from eating yourself away every time you experience a void. Permanently silencing your emotion response toward food. And then it's time for phase 2, getting control over food. Here is where you lose a huge amount of weight without using a single diet. Eating those tasty, amazing foods and changing meal timing, creating longer window of time you're not eating, maximizing weight loss. And here you will not only lose weight, but keep it off for good. Ask Marissa. She came to me depressed. She was actually taking medication for depression, and after understanding her main cause that were causing her to emotionally eat, she totally changed her life, not only changing our body on the outside, but being able to run marathons, building a never-ending lifestyle. The knowledge you'll gain here will change everything you thought you knew about food and educate you on what food you need to eat and which one you need to avoid to get to lose what is left of that belly flap. Next, phase 3, sculpting your revenge body. Here you'll learn all the necessary tricks and tools to build the body of your dreams with all the personalization needed directly from me, so you can sculpt your favorite body parts with less than 30 minutes workout a few times per week, finally building that body that everybody wanna watch. Furthermore, in this phase, you'll get clear how to track your result consistently and how to break weight plateaus. As your metabolism constantly wants to fight back, you'll learn how to optimize so your results never stops. So you no longer do the same mistake you used to do of attaching your worth to a number on the scale. And you know exactly on how to watch. This is Valentina here. She went from 25% to 80% in just weeks, weighing the same, but losing all the cellulitis and water retention. And the next step is finally build up weight loss that lasts. Long life maintenance. Phase 4 is where you learn all the secrets to keep your weight off forever, no matter what you eat, because there aren't forbidden foods. This phase teaches everything you need to know on how to properly eat and work out to maintain your exercise, and how to mentally build a vision to shift your identity, building a strong vision around the woman that you're becoming. The patterns, the routine, and the habits you'll build will make sure that you no longer rely on motivation, and how to avoid falling off the bandwagon every single time you experience a problem. Most ladies that would normally gain weight back in a few weeks are still in the best shape of their life 5 years after. And I can ensure that this system is replicable for everybody from anywhere you are at your own pace. This phase is also where you get more coaching from me, group presentations, and other ladies such as yourself motivating each other to succeed. You get one-to-one coaching, easy to apply templates, and the latest top-of-the-knock technology to break away from the dieting mentality and create the mindset needed to stop quitting every time life gets tough. My goal is to transform your life with the most simple, enjoyable system created ever, so you can finally look at the mirror and feeling like you again, so that you can go to the mall and look at that dress that you always desire and get that dress that you always desire. This is a lot more than just weight loss. It's about becoming happier, healthier, and a well-balanced lady without getting uncontrollable cravings and mind-numbing addiction to food, living your life to the fullest, an intern from the crutch that plagued you from your entire life, becoming the lady in control that belongs, the second chance lady. Speaking from experience, getting past my long life struggle, filled with body image and comfort eating issue, allowed me to fully realize my potential and living the life I was meant to. And I want you to get the same opportunity. Today you'll get the chance to be one of the 10 lucky ladies who will get to apply this system into their own life. You're going to get everything you need to succeed, as this method has been refined and tested after thousands of women went through it on the past 5 years. This method is flexible, simple, and especially sustainable. And me and my team are here to guide you through the journey, not letting you fail. This is the most comprehensive way to sustainably lose 10 to 30 kilos in 90 days without suffering hunger or using a single diet. Now, I cannot guarantee for how long this offer will run, because at the end of the day, simply put, quality is our priority. And there is only a number of ladies we can help at a given time. So if you want to know this way to find out if this is for you, for a limited time only, you can claim a free, no obligation 30-minute session with me or one of my experts. Our goal is simply to find out about your situation and give you an advice on how to create your true body shape, applying this system into your life. If you feel like program could be for you, we'll give you more information about the money, time, and energy investment, as we have several options. I'm confident I can find one for you. Now, I know you might be skeptical. After all, you promote a quick fix solution that never works on a daily basis. This is why I'm willing to guarantee this program, as I mentioned before. In the unlikely event you do not lose at least 10 to 20 pounds in the next 6 months, you'll get the money back or stay with us until you don't reach the results, plus an extra $500 from wasting your time. So it's simply a win-win situation for you. But let me be honest, you're not gonna need 6 months to see if this is a program for you. You'll get convinced after a week when you start seeing the first 5 pounds leaving your body. Lick knew exactly what I'm talking about. In 13 weeks, she completely changed from the inside out. A word of warning though, this is not for everybody. You must be willing to follow instruction and not be difficult to deal with. As I said before, this is not some BS diet that will give you results with no effort, or something you will just try for a day and then stop. You must be willing to do the work and wanting to change. Everyone is looking for personalization nowadays, yet very few are coachable. The last thing we want is to invest money, time, and energy into individuals who are lazy, annoying, and unwilling to follow and take action. But if you can agree to these rules, and it sounds like this is an opportunity of a lifetime, it's because it is. But please note, this message will be seen by thousands of ladies. There are way more people applying. For this opportunity, we have calendar slots off, while awarding positions to people who qualify, first come and first served basis. So you must take action now. Click the button down below, fill the details, so I can see if I can help. There are zero risk, and you have nothing to lose. Besides, of course, a lot of unwanted fat. So right now you have a choice to make, a choice that will impact your life. You can forget everything you just saw and stay in your comfort zone without ever giving this a try. If you're here, if you're happy where you are, you will not be listening to this today. Or you can change your life forever. You'll never know what you're missing if you never try. As I said before, what if this was too good to be real? But what if it was not? What if this was a solution you've been looking for your entire life? As you can see here, they already knew all that. Imagine for a second what it would be like to finally feel comfortable going to the beach, feeling more secure every single time you get intimate with another person, feeling sexy as you get noticed everywhere you walk, and simply feeling younger, healthier, and happier. It's time to stop the guessing game and the frustration, not to mention the time, money, and energy you lost in the past 5 to 10 years without ever finding a solution. Instead, you can get a proven roadmap from someone that already helped hundreds and hundreds of women completely transform their life. For things to change in life, you must take chances. Take a chance today, and I promise you'll not regret it. Don't waste any more time and click the button below, securing your next session. This is Coach Jerry here. It's been a pleasure, and I talk to you on the other side.